Hey everyone, ready to sound like a total awards show expert.
We're diving deep into the 2024 Emmy nominations today.
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you, this isn't your average run-of-the-mill rundown. We're going beyond just the nominees. We're talking about the trends, those little fascinating tidbits, and the stuff that'll really make you think.
Right, the stuff nobody expects you to know.
Exactly. Like, did you know this year, Shogun is leading the pack with a whopping 25 nominations?
Wow, 25.
Yeah, it's got everyone buzzing.
And rightfully so.
Now, for those who haven't had a chance to watch it yet, Shogun is this historical drama set way back in 1600s feudal Japan.
Okay, so we're talking samurai, shoguns,
The whole shebang.
intense power struggles. It's a recipe for some serious drama.
And speaking of drama, did I mention this is a remake? The original miniseries came out in the 80s, talk about a comeback story.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned the comeback aspect because Shogun is tapping into this historical period that's just bursting with intrigue. I mean, feudal Japan with its intricate social structures, the whole code of the samurai, these powerful shogunates all vying for control, like, well, it's a powder keg of drama just waiting to explode. And you know what? That seems to be really resonating with audiences today.
And hey, speaking of shows that really know how to turn up the heat.
Shogun isn't the only one raking in a jaw-dropping number of nominations. We got to talk about The Bear.
Oh, yeah, The Bear.
23 nominations. Can you believe that?
That's incredible.
It's making history as we speak. But here's the thing. This isn't your mama's cooking show, you know?
No, not at all.
This is high-stakes drama set against the backdrop of this crazy Chicago sandwich shop. And get this, it's officially the most nominated comedy series ever.
I mean, it really pushes the boundaries, doesn't it? What we even call a comedy.
Right.
It's funny, yeah, but it's also got that intensity, that stress, those moments where you're just like on the edge of your seat.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's what makes it so interesting, especially when you compare it to something like Shogun, right?
Yeah.
They're both exploring that same theme of dedication,
Mm-hmm.
that relentless pursuit of being the best, even when it's hard, even when you feel like you're going to crack.
It's like these shows are tapping into something we can all relate to. Our own anxieties about success, you know?
Totally.
That feeling of always striving for more, even when the odds are stacked against us.
It's that universal human experience, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know what else is striking about this year's nominations?
The diversity. I mean, it's amazing to see. For the first time ever, the comedy actress category is just dominated by women of color.
It's about time.
Right.
And it's not even a close call.
And the nominees are incredible. We've got Quinta Brunson bringing the heart and the laughs with Abbott Elementary.
I love Abbott.
And Io Idabiri's back, showing off that amazing range in The Bear.
She's fantastic.
And, of course, we can't forget Selena Gomez, always hilarious and Only Murders in the Building, and Maya Rudolph, absolutely killing it in Loot.
You know what's so cool?
Each one of those shows is like a completely different flavor of comedy.
They really are.
You've got Abbott Elementary with that mockumentary style shining a light on, you know, the realities of underfunded schools, but doing it with so much heart and humor.
It's brilliant.
Then you've got The Bear, right, which we talked about, finding humor in the chaos of a high-pressure kitchen.
Total chaos.
Then you've got Only Murders, giving you that classic whodunit with a comedic twist.
Right.
And then Loot, tackling the world of the ultra-wealthy, finding the funny side of obscene wealth.
Which, let's be honest, there's a lot to unpack there.
Oh, totally. But, you know, it's just a great example of how diversity isn't just about representation on screen. It's about expanding our understanding of what comedy can be, what stories we tell, how we tell them.
Absolutely. And it makes for a much more exciting, you know, thought-provoking Emmy race, that's for sure.
Sure.
Okay, so speaking of exciting, we got to talk about some of the other heavy hitters and newcomers making waves this year. I mean, we've got the final season of The Crown going head-to-head with Shogun for Best Drama.
Oh, talk about an epic showdown.
Right. It's going to be a battle of the titans for sure.
Absolutely.
And, of course, The Morning Show is back, bringing Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon back together.
Always a win.
Always a win. But you know what I'm really excited about?
What's that?
Some of these first-time nominees.
Oh, yeah. Like who?
Okay, get this, Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster? Wait, like the Jodie Foster?
Yes, the Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
She's nominated for her role in True Detective.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Right. Who would have thought Clarice Starling would end up, well, in the icy landscapes of Alaska?
And True Detective, that's a whole mood in itself.
It is. And speaking of shows that are making history, Reservation Dogs.
Oh, I love that show.
Isn't fantastic. It's not only hilarious, but It's making waves with nominations for both its incredible actors and for Best Comedy itself.
As it should.
It's just, it's more than just a comedy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's this nuanced, authentic portrayal of indigenous life in Oklahoma.
Yeah, and the writing is so sharp, you really connect with the characters.
It just gives you this whole perspective that, honestly, we just haven't really seen celebrated this way before.
Totally agree.
And, it really makes you realize how many more stories are out there just waiting to be told.
And we need to hear them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it feels like this year, with these Emmy nominations, we're seeing a real shift,
Yeah, how so?
It's like we're craving that substance.
Yeah, I see that.
From the historical drama of Shogun, to the intensity of The Bear, to the diverse voices in comedy, that groundbreaking representation in Reservation Dogs, it's clear. Audiences are hungry for shows that offer more than just, a quick laugh or a distraction.
Right, something to really sink your teeth into.
Exactly. These are the shows that stay with you long after the credits roll. They make you think, they challenge your perspectives, and they start important conversations.
And that's what makes this whole Emmy season so exciting, don't you think?
Absolutely. It's not just about who's going to snag that trophy. It's about diving deep into the shows that are captivating us, sparking debates, and, really pushing the boundaries of storytelling.
It's about the cultural impact.
It totally is. So as we wrap up our deep dive here, I'm curious, what are you going to be thinking about as you tune into the Emmys this year? Is it the cultural impact of a show like Reservation Dogs?
It's definitely on my mind.
Or the way Shogun brings history to life?
Oh, yeah, I'm hooked on that one.
Or maybe, just maybe, you're like me and you're rooting for the bear to finally get that Michelin star.
Hey, a girl can dream.
Right. Whatever it is, keep those conversations going. Keep exploring, keep watching, and most importantly, keep learning. That's what these deep dives are all about. Until next time, happy watching, everyone.
Happy watching.